Hi, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't, my name is Stasi. This is just kind of a slice of life, crafty plants, and I've been working out a lot, so we talk about that, but not today. Today we're going to talk about some crafty stuff, but I was doing some maintenance on my orchids. If I haven't shown you, I feel like I have, but this is my son's room, but I have a lot of Phalaenopsis orchids. There's a couple of Schilleriana, and then this big old guy who has lived here forever. So these are all orchids. So you can see we're getting to the end of the season. There's some blooms. Here's the Schilleriana. They're a type of Phalaenopsis, but they have these beautiful mottled leaves, and then they smell really nice. So this guy is still blooming. He's happy. We've got a couple guys with dead leaves, or like their flower spikes are dying, which is fine. I need to repot him because he's getting quite full. You can see this one has a little cakey that really needs to be separated, and his flower is just, which is fine. And then these ones dried up, but I just saw these guys, and I am one of those people who will buy the like $5 King Supers orchid because they're pretty, and this one was a crapshoot. I had no idea what it would look like, and these are gorgeous. No, they don't really smell like anything, which is typical for Phalaenopsis. But how pretty is that? And then this one was a rescue. It was my friend's mom's, and she doesn't live with her kids anymore, and they got her a plant, and she was like, I want to never have plants again or anything that depends on me. So I took it, and it was on death's door, and now it is obviously thriving. I need to repot my orchids. Maybe we can have a repotting day, but how pretty are those? I am just stunned. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna have to take a picture. Anyways, I will talk to you more about cross stitch and crochet in just a minute. Not just a minute, it'll probably be a few hours on my end, but just a second for you. I need to take a nap because I worked tonight. I worked the holiday. I worked the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I was off yesterday, and I work again tonight, so I'm gonna go take a nap, but I'll talk to you in a bit. Hello again. So it is hours later. I think I was on maybe at like 10 a.m. I totally meant to get off the treadmill and be like, yay, life is great, and then talk to you guys, but that didn't happen. I ended up doing stuff with my family, ran some errands, and now we're going to talk a little bit about crafty stuff, and hopefully being able to flip back to being on schedule, because I like to post like this stuff like Wednesday, Thursday, and my fitness stuff on like Sunday, Monday. And between camping and my stupid work schedule and everything, it's been kind of messed up. So hopefully we can get closer to where I want to be. So I'll probably have 3 videos like pretty back to back. Today is Sunday. I'll probably do like a fitness one on Tuesday, and then on Thursday I'll probably do a quick update on what I've managed to do, which isn't going to be a whole lot because I work the next 2 nights, but I have stuff I would like to achieve. So if you've been hanging out with me and my bird yelling, then you know that I'm doing a couple of cross stitch projects. Please stop. A couple of cross stitch projects for my aunt, and I finished the moose. I showed you my moosey, and I'm working on a wolf right now, and it doesn't look like a whole I'm gonna murder him. It doesn't look like a whole heck of a lot. This is what I've got right now, but I am all the way done with the light blue, and I am almost done with the dark blue. I have 1 more page, so there's 6 pages in this pattern. Murder! Sydney, please stop. So I have this page left to do the little yellow like music signs. So I have maybe like 50-ish stitches left in this one. So goal is to get those done before I see you guys again. So that I'm excited. I had to get a whole new skein. That's DMC 517. I used all of it between the last one and this one, so I am pretty stoked on that. Since I'm going to be doing one more, which is a bear, and it's all the same colors, I needed to get a new skein. So I have that one, and then I got more of the 747, which is the light blue, because that one's almost out as well. I don't know if I showed you, but I love this. This was like $3 at Michael's, and I think it's a pencil case, but it is perfect for skeins of floss. So there's the skeins if they're not bagged, and then once I start using them and I put them in bags, like this is just perfect to hold my bird wants to die, to hold my bags of floss and then a pair of scissors. So like I have my little nicely organized kit. So that is happy for me. And then these are document holders. So I just put the pattern in there. The kit fits in there with all of the floss I need. And then my needle minder keeps the needle on the project, and it all just tucks in there. It's really nice. I am not going to get to work on this tonight, so I'm not even going to bother bringing it. It is high baby season. One moment. Maybe, hopefully he chills out. I would really love it if he would. Coffee. It's nothing like coffee at 5:39 at night. Getting ready for work. This is my favorite one that Ryan got me a giant bag of, but I forgot to postpone my subscription again. So I did get a new bag of coffee this month, and I'm tempted to open it. I have 2 more bags in my freezer, and then the like half of my giant one that Ryan got me. So it would be kind of nice to switch it up a little bit instead of using all of my favorite one, but we'll see how that goes. So that's my cross stitch so far. Goal is to finish 517 by the time I check in with you guys again. And then my husband picked a different color, but it goes really similar with the other one. So the next one I do is going to be N, and it is DMC 519, and it's going to be like right next to like, here's the yellow is the one I'm doing, and it's a lot of them are like right next to it. So I'm pretty stoked. That'll make my life a little bit easier because it'll be more intuitive. So now that I've dumped everything on the floor, because I am an organized adult. Okay, there it goes. Cuckoo. So that is that. That's cross stitch 4 right now. And then I started a blanket. I have been excited because I just want to make stuff. I go through phases. I feel like anybody who does any kind of crafting does that, where like you go through phases where you just want to make, and phases where you're just like, and it's hard to be motivated to do anything. I have a ton of yarn and I want to be using my yarn. So I showed you the blanket that I finished, which was the Crystal Waves pattern in color Peacock, and I actually loved it. I want to make another Crystal Waves, but not like right away because I don't want to like burn myself out on that pattern. So this is one that I've wanted to do for a while. It's called the Arcade Stitch, and it's basically like a fan stitch. So it's alternating. One row will be single crochets and chains, and then the next one is double crochets into the space. So I really like it. I like the pattern. I like the texture. I am a little concerned because it's kind of holey. So if I give it, it's a baby blanket, so I'm going to give it to someone, and there's lots of spaces for the baby to get their hands. But I have some friends who really like that because they feel like it's a fun texture thing for kids. So I don't know, but I'm enjoying this one. So the pattern is the Arcade Stitch, and it is Mandala Serpent. Hold on, I have a skein right here. Pardon the reach. Yes, it is in Serpent. So a lot of my baby blankets, I like to do 2 skeins or 2 cakes because it tends to be like a good size. And if I get the colors like inverted, then I can start on the outside on one and from the inside on the other, and it kind of just mirrors, so the colors kind of go back and forth instead of starting the repeat over again. Sometimes I don't care, and very rarely I will deconstruct a cake and completely separate the colors and change the gradient for how I like, but that is a lot of work, and I don't want to do that most of the time. 1, 2, 3, 7. So I usually don't, but I have seen some really stunning projects where people have done that, so maybe one of my next ones. So if you have any patterns you like, please let me know. Maybe my next one will be a Crystal Waves. I'm just like in a mood to like, yeah, we're gonna do the things. And we're going camping again next weekend, so I should probably like pick one that I can just sit and work on. I am doing dry July. I'm not drinking this month, and I am admin on call. So like we are going camping. I do want to have a couple of beers, but I am like the boss lady. So if shit hits the fan, I'm the one they call. So I have to be able to work within an hour, and I can't be drunk. So that curbs that. So it's fine. It helps actually. Yay, July. So that's going to be it. I work tonight, tomorrow. I'm off for today's Sunday. I work Sunday, Monday. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. We go camping Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're home Sunday. So busy, busy. The summer is flying by. Like, this is the first summer that my kids haven't needed like pretty close supervision. Girl child is older, so she's been fine, but like one or both of them have always needed like something. And we didn't do a whole lot of camps. This summer is flying. We've done movies. We have gone to the children's museum. They want to go to the zoo. We've had breakfast dates. Like, we're doing lots of stuff, and the summer's flying by. And then my big run is in 5 weeks. It's August 10th, and we are at July 7th. So like that's coming up too. I know I've been told like the older you get, the faster time goes, and it feels like it really is just like downhill and picking up speed. So it's bananas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need one more, 7. Anyways, if you have good patterns that you like that are simple repeats for baby stuff, I love waffles, but I went through a phase where that's just like my go-to. So I have a bunch of them. Maybe next time we talk, I'll show you my like finish bin and then talk about my plans for it. People are always like, oh, you should sell on Etsy. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. They take like their cut and it's a pain and you're never going to get paid what it's worth. Like, I'm sorry, like if I spend 40 hours making something and someone's like, I will give you $30. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather just make blankets for people that I love or care for and give them away than not be paid my time. That's also one of my favorite things is like one of my friends posted some baby pictures of her son today, and there's just like my blanket I made him just casually laying around, and it thrills me. It makes me so happy when people actually like use the things I make them. You don't have to. I get it. It's a gift. It's freely given, but it warms my heart when it is actually used. So yeah, I have moved like half of my plants out for summer. I need to move more of them. I just haven't gotten around to it because I have a lot of plants and I've been busy and I'm tired and I'm old and I'm crotchety and it's fine, but it is what it is. Anyways, those are the 2 things I'm working on currently. I am working on that wolf and I am working on this blanket. So maybe I can finish. I'm not going to finish it by the time I see you again in like 3 days when I post, or 4 days or whatever. But maybe while we're camping, I can finish this blanket, because if we have a lot of downtime where I'm sitting, although we're camping close, not too far from our house, it's like 20 minutes maybe. We're really fortunate where we live. We're basically in the foothills, so there's a lot of stuff very close. We're like 15-20 minutes from downtown, and then we're like 15-20 minutes from the mountains. So there's like 2 or 3 places that are easily campable from where we live that are like 15 or 20 minutes. So we're going to go swimming for sure, but not all day or day. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll keep you posted. I will hopefully finish at least this cake. So I'd say I'm about halfway done with it. And I almost wonder if doing 2 cakes would make this too long. I like to do squares, not rectangles, but also like I'll work with what I have. Yeah. I'm going to finish my coffee and get ready for work. I'm going to leave in 15 minutes. Not stoked. My cat, I'm going to show you her in a second. She's sitting on the cat warmer is what we call it. But I want to show you my shirt. The bird dropped a piece of food, so the dogs ran for it. But this is like the softest, and she's nursing. It's a nursing mama, and it makes me really happy. The dogs love the bird food, so if they hear a piece of the floor, they are like on it. It's so silly. So here's the cat. We call her the chicken, and she's sitting on the cable box. It's the cat warmer. She's on the cat warmer. She's not thrilled with me because I gave her a bath today. So she's fine, but she was giving me some legit death glare earlier. Anyways, I hope you guys are great. I am going to pause this. Well, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to go change into my scrubs, and I'm going to head to work. But I'll see you in a few days. Bye.